Hi guys, happy Thursday. I'm here with your next zoo animal. Our zoo is really starting to fill up. So far we have a sloth, we have a koala bear, we have a lemur, and today's going to be a monkey. So we'll need the same supplies, a piece of paper to draw on, something to draw with, a pencil would be the best, with an eraser. And then if you want to add color to your picture, whatever you're going to use to add color to it, so crayons, colored pencils, markers, watercolors, whatever you have on hand. Gather up your supplies and we will get started. So just like we have the other couple days, you're going to fold your paper in half twice. Once the hot dog style, and once in half again, so you end up with a rectangle. So when you open it up, you have your fold lines. So for today's, we're actually going to we're going to start down in one of these bottom two boxes. It doesn't matter which one you start in, but we're going to start at the bottom because our monkey is going to look like he's hanging from a tree. So we're going to start down here. So just like I have before, I'll draw on my paper. I'll hold it up so you can see what the shapes are that I just drew. So we're going to start with a circle for the head. Down in the bottom, one of the bottom rectangles. Now we're going to go inside the head and draw some lines. So the first couple things that we are going to draw are two circles that overlap. So overlap means that they touch each other. And you're going to draw, you want them to be pretty big. This is helping us form the shape of the monkey head. So you want to draw two circles that touch, two circles that overlap. Now underneath those two circles, we are going to draw a rainbow shape that also touches those circles. Now what you're going to do is erase these lines right here and these lines and these ones in the middle. So we are just going to be left with this outline, this outside shape of the eyes and mouth. Okay, I'll erase mine and then I'll hold it up so you can see what I did. So you erase them out so you're just left with that outline shape. Now we're going to use that as a guide and add our eyes, our nose, and our mouth inside that shape we just drew. So we're going to do two more circles for the eyes. Then we need a little tiny oval for the nose underneath those. And then we need a mouth underneath that. I'm going to go back inside the eye and draw those rainbow shapes that I've been using for the other eyes and animals, just so I know where to add color. Now we're going to move on to the ears. So the ears on the monkeys are kind of on the side of the head instead of the very top. So we are going to use the shape of a letter C, a backwards letter C and a forwards letter C on either side of our head of our monkey. Backwards letter C and a regular letter C. Now inside those, we're going to do two more C's that are just smaller. That's going to create the inside of the ear of the monkey. Awesome. So now you have the head, the face, and the ears of the monkey. We're going to go on to the body of the monkey. So like I said, our monkey's going to be hanging from a tree, so the body is actually going to go this way. So you're going to start on the side of the head, and you're going to draw a backwards letter C to form the body. So I'm starting at the ear. I'm coming out. Whoops. See? That's why we have an eraser. So I started, whoops, I didn't erase that very well. Sorry. There we go. So I started at the ear and the body. I came out, curved around, and back in. And that made the body of the monkey. Now we need to add legs and a tail to our monkey. So I'm going to do the legs first. So the legs are just going to be 2 lines really close together. So you're going to start at the, we're going to do the back legs first. Start back here. And we don't want them perfectly straight, so we want them to come up and kind of curve around. And then you're going to do another one right next to it. We're going to do that same thing down here, but it's going to curve the other way. Now we got to give our monkey some feet. So to do the feet on the top, we're going to start at this bottom line and make a letter U, like this. And then we're going to bring this side up and make some toes. We're going to go up and do 3 little bumps, and it's going to come back down and touch this leg. So we did our letter U, we came up, did 3 bumps, and came down and touched it. We're going to do the same thing down here, except instead of a letter U, it's going to be a rainbow shape because we're going the opposite way. Rainbow. And then this side is going to come down, make our 3 bumps for the toes, and curve back around. Down. 1, 2, 3. Touch our leg. Now we need to move to the front of the monkey and make those arms. So for that, it's going to sound weird, but I'm going to start at the head, and I'm going to make the 2 lines. Like that. And then we're going to move over a little ways and do another set of 2 lines right here. Like that. Now we need to add the hands. So we're going to start and just add the fingers. Like that. For the hands. Last thing is to do the tail. The tail. The tail is what's going to hook around the tree branch. So we're going to start at the back of his body. Actually, what we're going to do first is add our tree branch in so we know where to draw it. So I'm going to kind of aim for up here at the top, and you're just going to do 2 lines. They do not need to be perfectly straight. It is a tree trunk. Or it could be a vine, whatever your monkey is swinging on. But notice that I didn't go on top of the leg. You want the line to look like, or the vine or tree branch to look like it's going behind the leg. Now we can do our tail. So to do the tail, I'm going to curve up and around and over. So I started here, I curved up, went right over the top of that vine and over, but stopped there. Now, we need to start on the bottom of the vine and do a letter U. That makes it look like it's hooked. And then we're going to come up here above the tree trunk. So I started up here. I did a rainbow, came straight down. Now these 2 lines right here we can erase out. And as soon as you do that, it'll look like the tail is up and over. So we erased out these 2 lines that were right in here. That's what gives it the illusion that the tail is going in front of the vine and then hooking behind it. If you want to add some leaves, you can add some leaves to your tree branch. Maybe your monkey is holding on to some bananas. You can add bananas in if you want. But your monkey's done. This is mine with color. Again, I pressed harder around the edges and then got lighter with my crayon to give the illusion that it is 3D and it's rounded. I did the same thing on the tree or on the vine. Feel free to add other stuff to your picture. Like I said, bananas you could add in, other trees, maybe another monkey or two. You don't have to do just one. If you make a monkey, make sure you send me the picture or post it so we can add it to our art show. Have fun, guys, and I will see you tomorrow with our last zoo animal.